Is...
And right after Halloween on November 2nd is the Day of the Dead Festival, celebrated in and around Mexico. I admit, when I was little, well, littler than I am now, I always used to think this was one scary celebration, even after I saw the movie Coco. But then I started to think those decorated skeletons with all the designs and colors were pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. And when you think it's just about paying your respects to the dead, especially people from your own family, kind of like Asia's Hungry Ghost Festival, well, it's pretty cool, I think.
Totally. Now I get it. But for anybody wanting a bit more, we're gonna cut across to our new correspondent from Texas, Max Pena, who's of Mexican heritage and can give us the whole tradition.
Yep, how it came about and is celebrated in Mexico, and how he and his family celebrated in Texas.
Well, take it away, Max.
Thanks, Leela. So first things first, the Day of the Dead in Spanish is Día de los Muertos, and it goes way back, like several thousand years ago. That's long before the Spanish people came to Mexico, and was started by the indigenous or original Nahua people, which included the Aztecs and the Toltecas. So when their loved ones died, they didn't mourn or cry or get all upset. Nope. Believe it or not, that was considered disrespectful, because they considered those who died to still be members of the community. Their memory and spirits were considered alive. And on Dia de los Muertos, the ancient Mexicans believed their dead friends and family would return to the living world to see them. Okay, just for a day, but still, how cool is that? Today's Dia de los Muertos is a mix of this ancient belief and more modern Christian rituals. That's why it's a day of celebration, of parties. It's not a day to be sad, and it's definitely not spooky. Dressing up as like the dead, like skeletons, it's all part of the fun. Most people make little altars in their homes with photos of their ancestors surrounded by flowers, candles, and some of their favorite things. You know, to remember them by. Here in Texas, we do an abbreviated or shortened version of it. In my house, my grandma makes tamales and mole. In Fort Worth, Texas, I'm Max Pena, reporting for Newsy Pooloozi.
Oh man, tamales and mole. You're making me hungry, Max. Thanks a lot for that report.
Yes, and I believe tamales and the mole sauce is a special dish for the festival. Some people believe the corn husk wrapper of the tamale represents the coffin, and the stuffing inside of meats and cheese represents the body.
Wait, so you're eating your ancestors?
It's symbolism, Leela. Just a symbol or, a metaphor.
I know, I'm joking. And it's still making me hungry. And there's